Christmas season. You know, normally December actually takes many lives in accidents, and just this year or this week actually, we lost about 30 people, and man, that's very sad, very, very sad. And road accidents have been happening. I think this year we've had the worst road accidents. I mean, it even caused Gaga buses to even be suspended because the road was heavy and people were not very happy. In Mityana alone, Mityana Mubende Road, people were striking because, first of all, the roads are bad. There's no traffic police, and there's no like the accidents are many, yeah. And then last week, I think last week or the other week, the police withdrew traffic police from the highways. I don't know how that will better the situation on road accidents. But so today we're conversing about road safety and how we can help each other, Ugandans, to just to drive safely. And so we'll be discussing if we are able to actually drive safely, because even when we drive safely, even when there are humps on the road, Mazaka Road has a humps. I mean, I traveled to go to the village on that road. There are several humps, but again, accidents still happen on that same road. So today we'll be discussing that. Also, the Minister Shaban Bantariza, was talking to the nation about the law, the new law on road safety, and so we'll be talking about that on the Road Act. And to discuss that, we have Insingoma Cuthbert. Apparently, he's an engineer who we can't call engineer, and he's here to discuss with us. But very special to note, we have Jackie today on the show. Jackie Dewey, who is co-host today. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, John.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm awesome. I'm in a Christmas mood.
I can. Christmas shouldn't come.
It's only 5 days away. It's already here.
Okay. And Cuthbert in Singoma.
Good morning, John.
Morning. What do you do?
I'm a road safety activist.
Okay.
We try to advocate for better roads. As far as using our roads is concerned, we try to work with government to see that government gives us better roads. Yes.
Okay. Cool. So yesterday the flyover was launched. Let's start from there. There's traffic jam in town. If you were in town, sorry for you. Traffic jam was heavy the whole entire day. I went back home at about 10 p.m. and there was still traffic jam all along Hoima Road. The road that comes from Nakulavye through to Kasubi, through to Namungona to Nasana. And people were coming from Natete, trying to access Busega through Hoima Road. And there's a lot of jam, and people on social media were not happy about the President Museveni. What causes traffic jam here in Kampala?
Traffic jam is caused by quite a number of things, but the biggest we have here is we have few roads, we have many vehicles, we have many motorists, many road users, the vehicles, the border, even the pedestrians alone. There are times when you go into a jam, even you who is a pedestrian, you fail to walk. So there are quite a number of things. But what you are saying, what happened yesterday, we are even going to get a worse situation the coming 3 years.
Isn't it supposed to be better?
Exactly.
It may not be better, because you see now these guys are going to start the construction. The construction they are going to work on is about 2 or 3 kilometers.
Oh yeah.
And now this is the area which has the biggest volume of traffic during the peak hours.
Which area is this?
Now between Airtel House through Kitugum House to Mukwano up to Clock Tower. Now that is the road. That's where the flyover is going to pass, and that's where the construction is going to be. Now they are going to divert traffic from those roads to other roads. If you're going anywhere in town, out of town, use other roads, not where they're going to be doing the construction. Or if they will allow very few vehicles to pass through that section. Now it means that wherever these guys will be going, wherever the other motorists will be driving to, they will be building the jams there. Now, one thing we were advocating, one time we had a meeting in Ministry of Works.
Yeah.
We were saying, why don't we have other modes of transport. We have the Uganda Railway Corporation, which has a train from town to Namavi.
Yeah.
The line from town to Luzira was also recently rehabilitated. Why don't we put trains so that people stop using the road? We reduce the number of people who are going to use the roads coming to town, so they use the other modes of transport.
Yeah.
Yes. Then another thing we're advocating for is to find that people who don't have anything serious to do in town don't come to town.
Or don't come in a car.
Yes. No,
Because that adds traffic jam in the road.
What helps you? What's the purpose of you coming to shop in Nakasero yet you can shop in Nakawa?
Because maybe that's where your person knows you. You can get your debt there. You
yes,
can overbuy. There's a lot of things
build
to think about.
that relationship elsewhere so that you keep there. So that will reduce the number of people coming to town. Because the coming 3 years is going to be hectic. Now, let me tell you one other thing. They are going to start work in January.
Okay.
But already, they have not shown us where are we going to pass during that period of time.
No, but there's a plan. I saw a plan about...
yes, the plan is there. It's okay. Is it communicated to people? So that people can, by now, so that you wire yourself.
It's in the newspapers. People don't read newspapers.
Who reads papers?
People read papers in Singapore.
Let me tell you.
People want to hear it. I
People want to hear.
With so, Cuthbert.
What the ministry is supposed to be doing is to come out on all media houses, radio station, TV station, everywhere, even social media. Tell people, please, get these alternative routes. This is where we shall be passing all through, so that we leave these places where these guys are going to start construction. So that we don't interfere with them. I know that these guys work day and night. Now, even the safety issues on those roads in the construction area are high. The accidents are high. So let's government come out and start telling people where are we going to pass, so that people get already used. If I stay in Entebbe, I don't have anything to come in doing Kampala. I don't come to Kampala. Yes, stay in Entebbe.
Jackie, someone has said that when you're getting out of your house and you hear the president is passing the road, please stay in your house for a bit, some minutes. Because
minutes or hours?
Because hours. If you're going for a job interview, start crying, start praying, and I don't know what you. And not just the president, all these other guys are coming.
You've moved in a convoy before, too.
I have. It was
the experience of a convoy.
It was a really nice experience. The time we had Dima convoy in Rwanda, and we were just going sweet. You're moving so fast, like it's happening in the movies. So it was really cool. We went through Entebbe, to and fro. Everybody, was just trying to tag along with us. You know how people just we have to go with these guys, fixing. But it was a good experience, and then I realized how many other people are moving in these convoys. They are not really sick. It's not so urgent.
You're enjoying that experience, but you don't know what you're causing behind.
No, because I'm now thinking about it. I had a good time then, but now I've been a victim when I'm on the other side and I'm not in a convoy, and I'm just thinking,
maybe
where this guy's going? Maybe this guy's just having a good time.
It's not a good time.
Stuck in traffic.
It's not a good time. Really, those convoys, and now there are quite many.
It's like
there are quite many because everybody has a lead car.
Whoever has a security threat.
Yes.
It's like a trend now.
Now, when you have those, you're leaving a lot of inconvenience behind you.
Exactly.
Whenever you stop traffic, like you stop water in a tap. There's water behind pushing the other water in front.
So
the same applies to traffic. There is traffic moving. So if you bring a bottleneck, you who is inconveniencing, you're building a lot of traffic behind. Just a small procession of these parade march past in town builds. Imagine you do a procession in the morning at 10, but the traffic jam will build up to 4 o'clock.
Yeah, the whole day is done.
Yes, just a procession. People marching, they're celebrating maybe Wale Eid's Day or something. Just that procession, which may take about 1 hour. But the jam created by that 1 hour of procession is going to last for 6 hours.
But tell us, who is supposed, according to the laws, who is supposed to get these the freedom to just have a convoy?
A right of way.
Right of way.
According to the Constitution and the Road Safety Acts, I think there are about 4 people. There's the president, vice president. I think I don't know if the Speaker of Parliament is there, but there is a.
So can you add Speaker and Deputy Speaker?
Yes, Speaker, maybe Deputy Speaker. Yes, and there is a police. Emergency, not always. It is emergency when they are. Maybe they're chasing thieves or something.
The vote police has right of way?
No, they don't have right of way always. No, it's when they're doing something. Fire. the fire brigades, those fire engines, those have right of way. The ambulance has the right of way. Then the Bank of Uganda bullion vans. Not all bullion vans have right of way. No.
Yeah.
You must find how the other banks must find a way of securing how you're transporting your money.
Barclays is transporting money.
You're transporting it, yes, but find a way of how to transport it safe. If you're calling bullion banks from Bank of Uganda to come and pick your money, well and good, but not inconvenience people with.
As inconvenience some Sunday when a church, like one of these local churches here, was transferring money from their church on a good Sunday to a bank, and somehow a road was blocked.
And you don't know how much the church has collected.
After 5 minutes, we saw like a small tiny car of CGA. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is money. Small tiny car.
You don't know how
and we have been there for 5 minutes.
Yes,
just so sad.
They're protecting
those are the things we get, the inconvenience we get with many of those lead emergency cars which come. Because imagine if an ambulance is coming and you who is transporting money is also coming. Who of the two who has more right of way? It's the ambulance. Now there is another thing which also happens, which I really say now, really, is this an emergency? The funeral vehicles. Because really someone is dead. I don't say that the
family wants to,
But why are you inconveniencing other people with inconveniencing others? Because these funeral service vehicles have savings. They want you to give way. Now, if someone is dead, there's no emergency. You're either going to church or going for burial.
Let's talk about those things. There's a Road Safety Act now.
Yes.
What does it entail? How does it help Ugandans both to drive better and to keep safe on the road?
There are quite a number of laws or in the Road Safety Act which prohibit all those things. But it's because, of course, the police, who are supposed to be the enforcers, don't want to enforce some of these things. But they should enforce them. Yes.
How is road safety managed?
Road safety is managed first of all by government.
Because I was about to ask, who is even responsible? Me?
Yes. Me, the driver, because I have to keep.
Yes, you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility. But government is responsible, fully responsible for keeping us safe on their roads. These roads are not owned by us.
They're government property.
It's government property. So government has the responsibility of managing us on their roads. Like I come to TV here. You're supposed to take responsibility of the management of me here. You tell me pass here. It's you. You're responsible. So the same applies to government. Government has a responsibility and duty to keep us safe on their roads. So government, first of all, must make sure that they make good roads for us. Government must make sure that they have good drivers on the roads. Everything is a responsibility of government.
Government is supposed to teach us how to drive.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Sorry. Speaking of government teaching us how to drive, you know how they keep, I don't know what your experience was, but I'm sure you both have had it, how they say, why do you go to driving school? The best teacher is a taxi driver.
Exactly.
It's just this person that did not go to driving school.
Is driving.
Yes. Now they will teach you how to go through any road. When it rains and hail, you don't have to pay for driving school.
No, that's wrong. Government, first of all, government prepares a curriculum for all driving schools. It's government's duty to prepare a curriculum and give it to the driving school. Government is supposed to certify all driving instructors. All people who teach people how to drive are certified by government. So you see, like it is in education, the formal education we go to in school, it's government's responsibility to.
But you know what actually happens? I mean, my father has a car in our backyard. I go trying it out once in a while.
Yes, you see.
After 6 months, I can roll it on the road and I'm driving.
That's okay. That's informal driving. Like we have informal education. You can start informally at home, but you will come out in order for you to use the government road. Government must certify.
Is there a difference between me who learned informally and somebody who went to a proper driving school?
But even if you learned informally, you must go back to driving school. It's because it's the driving school that will take you.
Because of ethics and all these other things.
Yes, they will teach you other things. Yes. Now, the question you're asking me, how do you manage
Road safety.
Road safety is managed by what we call the 4 E's.
Okay.
E, the first E is engineering. There must be engineered roads. The roads must be well designed. They are well demarcated. They are well constructed. That's the first engineering. The E. Again, there must be good vehicles to use those roads. The vehicles must be
in good mechanical condition.
In fact, one of the things which was bringing that engineering thing was this compulsory testing of vehicles, which was stopped recently, which was going to be done by SGS. That is a must in all countries world over. They have to test your vehicle periodically because the vehicle comes out of shape periodically. So government had brought this thing back so that they keep on checking these vehicles because it was found out, and there's a study which is scientifically proved that world over that vehicles which are not tested cause more accidents.
Yeah,
so we must test the vehicles periodically. So I don't see why Parliament is still on this stopping SGS to come into play. I know there could have been issues with the procurement, but let's iron those out and let these guys come and start working.
Now, the Minister Shaban Bantariza says that they are merging this law to work with the laws outside here. How is road safety managed outside Uganda?
Outside Uganda, there are even independent authorities managing the road safety. It's not only road safety, but all transport safety. Air transport, water transport, all transport safety is managed by. Like in Kenya alone, they have an authority which manages. It's independent of the roads authority. It's independent of the ministry.
Oh, yeah, because I was about to say now we have the National Roads Authority.
You see, the National Roads Authority has the authority to construct the roads. You understand the difference. Now, when you tell them to get managed
to construct,
yes, it is the authority to construct,
but not to manage.
Not to manage the road safety, because road safety is very independent. If you decide to be the one to construct the road and again come and manage the road safety, you compromise, because there are times when you find that the design and the construction was your fault. Now because when you come to investigate an accident, say because it's my fault, I will not talk about it. But if it's an independent person, he comes and faults you and says, please, road authority, this was wrong. It is your responsibility, so correct it. So the other E I don't want to come away from the management.
Yes.
The other E, apart from engineering, is education. We must educate all road users, drivers, pedestrians, cyclists. The education we need is how do you use the roads.
We're going to be doing some education here, but let's first turn to Colonel Shaban Bantariza. He has something to, we have a bit of him talking about this on Tuesday while he was talking about the bill and the Road Safety Act 2018.
At State House, Cabinet sat and made the following decisions. One, Cabinet approved the Traffic and Road Safety Amendment Bill 2018, and the following are the objectives of the bill. One, to strengthen the management of road transport and road safety in Uganda. Two, to enhance and strengthen the traffic and road safety regulatory and environment regimes. Three, to improve the provision and management of road transport services. Four, to harmonize the traffic and road safety law with the international, regional, and national laws and protocols. 5, to improve the management and regulation of road transport services and road safety. And 6, to provide for the continuous technology innovations, including ICT innovations in the transport services sector in the country.
Now that's the ED of the Uganda Media Center, and he's talking about the law. Is the law good enough to ensure that we have road safety in Uganda?
Yes, I think the law is very good. Our laws are, all our laws are good, but implementation of our laws is still lacking. It's still so poor. Yes, so it is the implementation that is the problem. We put their laws, we don't fund them to be implemented. So you find that when it comes to implementation, the officers are not able, because where there would be many traffic officers, you're saying there is only one. We can only afford to put one on a road of about 50 kilometers, which is wrong. In road safety, we need more enforcers.
Jackie, have you done driving school?
Yes, I did. I did, but let me tell you my story. Before going to driving school, I started the other way. My mom said, but you know what?
You see, I told you, that's how it happens.
Everyone says you don't need
backyard cars.
Then I almost knocked out.
Spoil it even.
Because I was training from, around home, then I was getting into the compound, and then she was going to be my first victim. And she was like, no, this is a bad idea. So
there's these curriculums in school, and driving school does not help sometimes, or many times. How do you support this government to better their curriculum, and I'm told to even improve how they teach?
Government has developed the curriculum through National Curriculum Development Center for teaching road safety in schools. At least they have done that from P1 up to P4.
I started from Uganda.
Look left, right, left, right, then cross.
Cross after a long time. Because the border can pass anywhere.
Then there was no border. I hope now it's added in the curriculum.
Yes. I was about to say, I went to primary school at Uganda Road, and every Monday assembly there used to be a traffic man who would come and teach road safety. Does that still happen now?
It is supposed to, but it's happening in very few schools. The schools which have at least a police officer near that school. But at least a police officer is supposed to come at least once a month, once a month to any primary school near him, near the station, so that he can sensitize the pupils about road safety. Yes. So government made that curriculum for P1 to P4. Now they have not prepared that from P5 to P7, even for secondary school. But the road safety we need is to teach all these people in schools, formally in schools, about road safety. But even...
And those that are not in school?
Even the informal can now have the sensitization. Now that's where the sensitization comes.
So are you saying we need a campaign, a campaign for road safety like we've done for HIV?
Yes, that's what we need.
But you've done Tudeko,
in fact,
Fika Salama.
There are things that have been done.
When you look at all those are small interventions. When you look at how HIV and AIDS was fought, was because of
aggressively.
It was aggressive. It was too much. Everybody, every side, whether it is in schools, in markets, in hospital, everywhere they were talking about HIV/AIDS. So now that's the same thing we need with road safety.
Actually, I agree with you.
So we don't want this business of coming for one week, then you talk, because now like in Uganda here we only do a road safety activity once 1 week in December.
Now Christmas is here.
Yes.
Tell us some of the things that we can do to make sure that we don't die this Christmas.
Stay alive.
The monitor has said, draw a journey plan. There's a whole page spread on page 22 of the Daily Monitor talking about safety, and of course they have highlighted SafeBoard, use SafeBoard, but really, so help us, how do we better our driving and road safety here this season?
There are quite a number of things. One, this is a festive season. People are going to drink a lot
and party.
And so
party.
let's avoid drinking and driving. If you're going to drink, please don't drive. If you're going to drive, please don't drink. I mean drinking alcohol this time.
Stay home, find somebody to drive you.
That is one thing. If you have gone and you're partying and you feel that now, please, I'm finished, just use a taxi, boda, and go home. Leave the car with someone who can safely, maybe deliver it tomorrow, or safely keep it. Leave it wherever you can. That is one thing. Two is to avoid unnecessary travel. Because you see...
What is unnecessary?
There are times when you may think, let me go to town just because I feel like many people have just
feelings.
Yes. So avoid that unnecessary trouble, because accidents are happening on the roads. They're not happening in the homes. So if you can stay home or you can do other things, just keep around.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cuthbert in Singoma, for joining us. Here we are still with Jackie. So Jackie, for you, we are still together.
Absolutely.
It's Morning at NTV. Today we talk about road safety here on Kickstarter. On the ground, we'll be talking about youth and corruption and how youth can help themselves. Just run away from corruption. And so that is coming up on the ground. Nkoro John is my name. Stay tuned. Morning at NTV still has more for you this morning. Good morning.
Watching Morning at NTV.
My name's Paul Kaganzi and I work with Duke's Garage. Brakes should be looked after because they wear out due to use, and over time will actually fail if we don't maintain them. Maintenance of brakes requires